Hello YouTube and welcome back. This is Nico and you're watching Dare to Game. Today we're playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and we're doing another weapon countdown list. This one being for rifles. Now like the other videos in this series, the revolver, pistol, and repeater ones, this one will rank all of the rifles, or at least all the ones I included, and I'll get to that later, on a scale of 0 to 80, 0 being the worst, 80 being the best. And this is just a compilation of the scores that they get in each individual category: damage, range, accuracy, fire rate, and reload time. With all that in mind, all of these weapons are similar in a lot of ways. Rockstar was very careful to make sure that none of the weapons were bad per se. Just some are better in one area, some are better in another. But with all that in mind, we will be testing all of these weapons at their max configuration with all the upgrades you can get at the store and with regular ammo. So let's just start it off at number 4. So at number 4 we have the Carcano Rifle. Now this is one that's a pretty late game weapon, and here's a bit of contention, so I'll cover this quick. First of all, the Varmint Rifle is the only rifle in this game that I will not be including on this list, the only standard one, so no rare variants are in these lists obviously. But the Varmint Rifle I figured wasn't worth including in this list because it's such a different weapon. It would not compare well. That one's for hunting very light animals. You could kill people with it, but the accuracy is low, the range is low, and if you hit them anywhere but the face, they don't usually die in one shot. But with that in mind, we'll start off with the Carcano Rifle at number 4. So this one has a total ranking of 50 out of 80, so it's a powerful weapon. This one, the pros for this one are it has the fastest fire rate out of them and the highest capacity, this one holding 6 rounds in its magazine. Unfortunately, it suffers from low accuracy and a long reload time. But with that in mind, let's test fire it. So the unfortunate thing about these ones are they come with the long scope, which is great for long-range sniping, but unfortunately, you know, it's not great for anything that's a little bit shorter range. Ooh, I missed. So this is obviously, that's quite a long shot for this weapon, but let's move on to number 3. So at number 3, we have the Bolt Action Rifle coming in with a final rating of 52.5. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game. I use it all the time, especially for hunting. It has the highest range and the highest accuracy out of the 4, but it has the lowest damage and a low reload speed, so it takes a while to reload. It has a ammo capacity of 5 rounds, so it's not bad. Second best on the list, in fact. But let's test fire it. Now, since this one is just a rifle, not a long scope rifle, you can either fire it like this for mid-range to close range, or if you do what I did and pop on a medium scope, you can take longer range shots, making it a very effective weapon. A great, you know, if you're trying to pick 2 weapons to keep on you, I suggest a shotgun and this one, or the next one on this list. So let's check that one out. So at number 2 we have the Springfield Rifle, this one being much like the Bolt Action Rifle, but a little bit better, coming in with a total ranking of 53. So only a half a point better than the last one, but like I said, a little bit better. This one is not really the best at anything. Not a single one of its categories is better than any of the other ones on this list, you know, or at least it's not the best out of all of them on this list. With that in mind, it's got not the best accuracy. In fact, it might be the worst accuracy on this list. But with that in mind, like I've said, it's a great weapon, so let's test fire it. Much like the Bolt Action Rifle, it can be fired in close range, or even, you know, medium range rounds like this. It's an extremely accurate weapon, or if you pop on a medium scope, you can take your longer range shots with it. But with that in mind, like this one and the last one on the list, it only is a single shot weapon. So you load a round, fire it, and then you have to load the next round. There is no magazine. But with all that in mind, let's move on to the number 1 spot on this list. So at the number 1 spot, we have the Rolling Block Rifle, which comes in with a total ranking of 53.5. So again, just a half point up from the last one, but, you know, it is better. With that in mind, this one has the highest damage and the quickest reload, but I'll get a little more into that later. Unfortunately, it has the lowest fire rate. So, yeah, the reason I said I'll get into that later is that, yes, it reloads the next round, you know, pretty fast. But unfortunately, the fire rate is so slow that it doesn't seem like it, and it only has, you know, again, this is a single-shot weapon, so, you know, it really slows you down. With that in mind, it's got high damage, great accuracy, so it really is the best sniper in the game. See if I can get the other one. There we go. I was worried I wasn't going to get him. But with that in mind, that does it for rifles. So like I've said before, this is just the base ones. This doesn't include the rare rolling black rifle or the varmint rifle. But that does it for this list, so join us next time for the next list. Well, that's another video in the books. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to put some links on the screen here to help you subscribe and maybe see another video. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.